Hey guys, Odharma here, and welcome back to my Manchester United save, and we are on episode number 20. Would you believe we've actually made it to episode 20 when we were on the verge of being sacked in about episode number 10 in that kind of do or die game against Chelsea, which is a team that we're going to be playing in the FA Cup again in today's episode, so it's kind of weird how it's come kind of full circle for us. But first of all, we're going to jump straight into the Europa League because we've got the draw for the quarter-final and semi-final. So let's view the draw. So, teams that are left: Inter, Marseille, Nice, PAOK, Roma, Benfica, Tottenham. Now I'd like Nice, probably Marseille, PAOK, Benfica. I'd like to avoid Roma, Tottenham, and Inter if at all possible. Now we'll do an automatic draw. Manchester United first out the pot. Oh, we've drawn Tottenham, which isn't ideal. It's going to be that's the tie of the round, I would say, and then Roma and Benfica is another good tie, I suppose, as well. But that's the best tie of the quarterfinals. So we're drawing against Tottenham, and then I guess we'll draw the semi-finals as well. So after an all English and all French quarterfinals, we're going to have a English and French clash on the cards. Nice and Marseille, that's a decent draw. I mean, I'm glad I again avoided Roma and Benfica on that one. Inter ones to watch out for, but provided we get through Tottenham, I'm confident that we'll be able to deal with Nice or Marseille in the semi-finals. I believe, were Nice in our group? Not Nice, Marseille, were they in our group this season? Yeah, they were, yeah, so I'm pretty pleased about that draw. Let's look at the schedule for the games that you've missed. You've only missed a couple, and obviously, as you know, we knocked out Fenerbahce. First game was a 3-0 at home, the first leg, 3-0 win, dominant. Mbolo getting a goal, Marcus Rashford with a brace. We absolutely smashed them, dominated them, played a weakened team, came away with the clean sheet, 3 goals, can't complain. Followed that up with another dominant display against Aston Villa, 2-0 win, another clean sheet. Fernandes and Martial getting on the score sheets in that game. And then in the away second leg, Briel and Mbolo getting a hat-trick. Rami getting a late goal for them, but we end up winners. 3-1 winners, in fact, which sets us up nicely for, as I said, a nice kind of full circle game against Chelsea, where we beat them on penalties last season to kind of save our job. If we would have lost that, we would have got fired. Let's hope for a repeat of that performance again today, getting the 3 points. Sorry, 3 points. Getting through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and then we've got a second game against Stoke in the Premier League. So yeah, we'll jump to the team selection for the Chelsea game, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, we're back. Let's have a look at the team selection. Who are we going to choose in today's game? We're going to quick pick. I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to go for our strongest squad, except that Shaw's just going to have 5 minutes. Everyone else is looking good, looking fresh, looking sharp. And Bolo on the bench because he's been on fire. Some of the team. That trifecta in the middle. cannot be beaten, cannot be broken. De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka right back, centre backs of Axel, Lindelof, left back Wagnerman, midfield of Neves, Fernandes, Pogba, right wing Chiesa, Martial, left wing Haaland up top. They've also got a very good team. It's going to be a tough game. It's always a close affair against Chelsea. We're at home though. Let's just go to our tactics for a second. Go positive. Dangerous. Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Abraham as a front three. Very dangerous. It's very solid midfield as well. Chiesa's injured within the first 10 minutes of the game, which isn't great because he's been playing really well for us. Let's tuck this down a little bit. There we go. It's going to be a nip and tuck affair, I would imagine. Not a lot of goals in these games. Ooh, thought Haaland had just nicked that one from Kante, but experienced man manages to clear his lines. Pogba now though. Puts a ball into the channel to Mbolo. He's going to whip a ball in, back post. Oh, Kovacic is on the run now, he's on the charge. It's end-to-end action. No one's going to make a challenge, he's going to come inside. Oh, yes. A last-ditch effort. Ball falls to De Gea's clutches. And that highlight runs out for us, thank God. Mbolo now. Oh, don't know really why he shot from that angle. Should have pulled it back or attempted to dribble into a more lucrative area of the pitch. Martial fires wide. We've started the more positive though. We've had 6 shots to their 0. We're going to demand more though, because we expect more from this team now. You know, a team that's beaten Liverpool and Manchester City this season. And just to say that, Pulisic scores. So, what do I know about football? Absolutely nothing, apparently. Pulisic grabs his 9th for the season. Bit of a sucker punch, to be honest. Is that their centre back Diaz? I believe so. Kovacic. Go. De Gea saves for a corner. They're coming on strong in the last part of this first half, which is not ideal. But we're going to stick with this as of right now because of belief in players, belief in the system. There's no need to go too crazy as right now. Wagnerman injured as well now. And we've actually got no one. To play in that position, which is bad. I have to put Ruben Neves as left back. Makeshift left back. I mean, this game's just showing how thin we are in our defensive third. With only 3 centre backs to speak of. And I didn't put any full-backs on the bench because I didn't expect them to get injured like an idiot. And Bowler now picking it up. Finds Martial. Slots it home. Come on, for number 11 for the season to make it 1-1 and everything to play for now. Everything to play for. Let's move this a little bit. There we go. A bit more centered now. The composition of the shot is greatly increased. Don't know what the fuck I'm on about. Anyhow, got one more sub to make. Now, who will that be? Fernandez is having a poor game, so Pellegrini's going to come on. He's played well in the games he started recently, to be fair. He's really performed very, very well. An elite attacking midfielder, on for a world-class midfielder. Now again, very similar to the game I was on about from last season, that we managed to beat them on penalties and save our career, save our series. It's happening in the same exact way. Martial now though, making a surging run. Ooh, ambitious effort. Not too far out. Pellegrini now, putting a ball in. Maybe I shouldn't have took. Oh! Bakayoko, has he made a mistake? It's a penalty. Martial stepping up now to get his brace. Come on. Slots it home unlike Rashford from last season. Come on, baby. 12th of the season. He's on fire at the moment. Ending the season on absolute fire. Let's look to make a substitution though, just in case we end up going to penalties. Penalty taken of 13. 17, amazing. Penalty taken of 15. Rashford's good. Put Rashford up top. We don't really play up top, but extra legs up top. He's really going to be able to stretch the defence now that they're getting a bit tired, I would imagine. 18 pace, 17 pace. Chelsea with a late Bakayoko's redeemed himself unbelievably. Bowler now fires it into the clutches of Kepa. And here we go. Another penalty shootout against Chelsea. Got some strong penalty takers though. Neves, Pogba, Rashford, Martial, and Bolo. Cristante, good composure. Pellegrini, just above average really, but we should have enough here. Although I don't know what sort of quality penalty takers they actually have, to be quite honest. Martial steps up, tucks it home to get us off the mark. Mason Mount now steps up, slots home, same corner, fair play. I don't know why I was tapping as if it was us who scored. Don't ask me why. Rashford steps up, well. Oh no, this isn't good. Pressure's on us now. Neves has got to score. He's been in an unfamiliar position most of the game. Kepa saved it. Pedro now. This is a must save. Penalty! There he does it. Come on. Pogba stepping up now. Slots at home, just give us a little glimmer, a little bit of hope that we can somehow pull this one back. Kovacic now puts it in the back of the net. Now we've got to score this one. Or is it Pellegrini stepping up? No, it's Mbolo, who's been on fire. recently. Been unplayable. Will he be able to slot this home now? A lot of pressure on him now. Confidently sends the keeper the wrong way. Now everything's to play for now. Alonso is a good free kick taker. I'm not sure about his penalty taker stats. I'd imagine that they're pretty good, seeing as if you're a good set piece taker, you know normally that your penalties are. Marcus Alonso puts Chelsea through. Manchester United bow out in the 5th round of the FA Cup on penalties to Chelsea. I mean, I don't know why I'm telling the boys they were excellent, to be honest, because they weren't, but it's got a good reaction, so I guess on that note, we'll jump straight to the Stoke City game. Oh, that's annoying, because I thought we were going to get a nice little streak going, but it wasn't to be, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, let's have a look at what team we can field, because Wagnerman, Chiesa injured, Wan-Bissaka is also at risk, which leaves me with Dalot and Axel to come into the fray. Cristante is going to come in for Neves. Tomine is going to come in there, pop him round. Going to play Henderson in this game. He's been performing really well as of late. Belotti, I'm going to give him a chance up top. Rashford out on the wing. Submit the team. It's what you'd class as a second string team, I guess, but it just shows the strength of our squad that these are what you'd class as second string players. Henderson in goal, Dalot right back, Lindelof, Maguire centre backs, left back Shaw, midfield of Cristante, Pellegrini, McTominay, right wing Embolo, left wing Rashford, up top Belotti leading the line, giving him a chance. Try and grab some goals for us. Ooh. Lindelof just puts that one over. Another free kick now. Embolo, is that offside? It's not, it's his 12th goal of the season. On fire. Really pushing Chiesa at the moment. It's great, but he's been... I wouldn't say he was the best signing we've had this season. But he's been our bargain of the series so far, really. I think I paid 9 million for him. And he's been well worth his 9 million. That's for sure. Let's have a look at his value just quick. Yeah, he's up to 19, nearly 20 million. Deservedly as well, by the way he's been playing and performing. We're dominating Stoke. They're trying to play as defensive as they can. Which is making it tough to break down. Embolo scores again to get a brace in today's game. Number 13. On absolute fire at the moment. The Tebow though. Cristante, the pace. I didn't realise he had that much pace. Just fired one over to Belotti. Ooh. He needed that goal. He needed that one, Belotti. To Rashford. Ooh. Watlam. Strong save there. Rashford probably should have done a little bit better. Embolo. What's he going to do? Is he going to have a shot? No. It's Pellegrini. And Cucho has a break for Stoke now. A better reprieve for them. But he gets dispossessed. We're absolutely all over Stoke at the moment. Currently 2-0. I can see us at least getting another goal in this game. The way we're playing. Rashford's having a bit of a poor game actually. which is quite surprising, but considering we're dominating them, 60% possession, they've not even had a shot. Embolo, ooh, for his hat trick. That would have been a nice one for him to get another hat trick. Just a few additions that I need, and I think we've got a title challenging team. Not title win, I'm not going to go as far to say that we're going to win the title, but defensively I think we need to strengthen now. And I think we're very, very close to being a title challenging team. Lindelof now to Dallo. Embolo, what's he going to do? Back to Cristante just recycles it. Keeps it moving. Very vital role to the team. I know Neves has been playing a lot of games, but Cristante was probably signing of this last season. And he's backed it up this season. Ooh, McTominay with a speculative effort there. That was me saying we were going to get another goal, and we've not had anything. Not had a sniff. Pellegrini, oh, that was a bad tackle. Camano though, leaving Maguire for dead. Oh, they didn't deserve a goal from this game the way they've performed and how we've performed, to be fair. It's disappointing to concede a goal, I'm not gonna lie. If they score another goal now, I'm gonna lose my mind. Martial now, he's got the legs, everyone's tired, he's got the pace, is he going to find a pass? Ooh, gets tackled. Good tackle from their centre back there, I'll give credit there where it's due. Pellegrini with another corner, couldn't find anyone. I think that's going to be all she wrote, and it is. We get the 3 points, that's what counts. We dominated on. We should have ended up with a clean sheet, but Camano gets a consolation for them. Embolo grabs a brace, continues his fine form at the moment. I've just messed excuse me, I've just messed that team talk up. So let's have a look where we are in the league. Sitting in 6th place, that's our favourite position to be in, I suppose. On 56 points, joint with Chelsea, who've got a better goal difference than us. Tottenham have played a game in hand on both of us though, and are on 60 points. So if we win, that'll lead us to a point behind. That's the closest we've been for a long, long time to the top 4. So we're making good headway. Even Arsenal aren't fully out of our clutches yet. So let's have a look at the schedule, because we're already on at episode 20, and I think this is the 8th episode of this season. So I don't really want to go too much more or too longer than this. So I suppose it's not really any league games as such I really want to come back for, so it's going to have to be the Tottenham games, because they are some big games for us. Should be good and entertaining. So yeah, we'll play the Fulham, Newcastle, Sheffield game, obviously in between the Tottenham game. So yeah, that makes sense for episode number 21, I think. So on that note, if you enjoyed this video, Like it if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Comment if you want to comment on it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.